Welcome back to Thursday on Crypto. Oh my God, what's going on? Now, I took a couple days off for Thanksgiving, and I appreciate y'all sticking around. I hope it was great for you. I had a blast. Let's get right into the news. Boom. One thing I gotta say that I am very excited for is the onslaught of chain reading AI assistants. Now, DeFi Llama, one of my favorite data sources in all of crypto. They're good, honest builders that provide a lot of information regarding the industry to those that are curious. Well, they came out with this conversational interface, and it does point towards taking all of this difficult on-chain information, all of this transactional data that can be hard to read. You have to learn how to use a blockchain explorer and turn this into an AI chatbot. I think it's really fascinating. I'd like to see more of it. So this is a move in the right direction. Now, one thing I really am excited about today is the return of the ICOs. We saw it with Monad on Coinbase. That was awesome. In fact, that was the first time American retail was able to get into an ICO. And there was no web traffic, there was no DDoSing, there was no drop packets. You just went onto the Coinbase app and put in your interest, and hopefully received the full amount in Monad tokens, which then went up. Holy crap. What a great moment in time to participate in. Well, just today I saw Aztec, which is a privacy chain, comes out with the Aztec token sale, just crossed 15.9 thousand ETH committed. Holy crap. This is like 2017. They're taking their bids in Ethereum. And why is this healthy? Well, one, this proves ETH's value. During the 2017 ICO era, you had to invest via Ethereum. All of it was in ETH. So that caused a large spike in Ethereum's value. Aztec, which is building on top of Ethereum and wants to prove the value of the network, is doing a huge boon by taking their commits in ETH. Now, what they do with that treasury will be hard to tell. They would be absolutely insane to hold their treasury in Ethereum. They do have a business to run, but I'm sure they will keep some of that and stake some of that while selling some of it down into operational capital. You will go bankrupt if you just hold speculative assets. I also opened up the feed today and I see Llama, which, to be honest, I don't really know. Aztec I was aware of, but they say we're selling 10% of the supply via a sealed bid Dutch auction on Ethereum using Llama protocol itself to keep bids confidential with fully homomorphic encryption. Okay, so that would be the layer. This is a privacy protocol, the utility of the Llama protocol, a confidentiality layer for existing L1s and L2s. Again, this is awesome. Now, this is adding a feature that I really like. I am a fan of a Dutch auction, which is a starting price that begins to go down over a set period of time. And basically, you wait until the price that you like and you start bidding, and it theoretically flattens out and you find the price. It goes through price discovery in the auction itself. So this, again, ICOs opening back up, and this is pretty cool because FHE is a hot topic right now. The fully homomorphic encryption, again, coming back to privacy, about moving data without revealing our information, kind of an anti-KYC AML kind of thing, not for legal reasons, but because that data capture is problematic and is what leads to spam. So man, I'm seeing two ICOs on chain using their own protocol. This is the capital formation tools that blockchain was created for, and it's so refreshing and amazing to see. And this is only going to get better as more regulation rolls out. That's what is occurring here. We're seeing a softening of regulation, greater clarity of what can be done, and immediately ICOs are back. And what we see here from Walter Bloomberg, SEC expects crypto exemption in a month or so. With SEC Chair Paul Atkins said he expects the agency's innovation exemption for cryptocurrencies to be released in a month or so. He noted that there was a delay due to the shutdown, but that the SEC plans to introduce new policies next year designed to improve market conditions for IPOs. So again, getting more clarity around how tokens can be used, what they mean to a business, and how an equity business could possibly use a token or IPO. And what this all boils down to is clarity on how you can build a business that has a token, that has some sort of revenue share, some sort of involvement with blockchain without getting your ass handed to you. And Hester Peirce comes out, happening now, the SEC's Investor Advisory Committee meeting, including a panel on corporate governance this morning and a panel on tokenization this afternoon. If anyone wants to see it, it's here on the SEC's website. But we do have major players from Galaxy, from Robinhood, Coinbase, and they are all contributing to this regulatory clarity, which will define how businesses can be built on top of this technology. And this is so important for the long tail curve. One, we're already seeing Bitcoin bounce back, so there's something healthy healthy. There is some sort of buy side demand at that $80,000 range. And we saw Larry Fink actually come out and say, look, institutional investors that are in this for the long haul, that are not day trading Bitcoin, they're purchasing this stuff. And as they do, and as these rules come out and we do get clarity, no pun intended, on the bill title, we will start to see real businesses. Real businesses will launch real products and will begin to wipe clean this horrible branding slate that crypto has received of being a grift, pump and dump, crime-ridden kind of sector into a sector that can actually use a very viable technology, which is, lo and behold, taking over the banking sector to build real good products. Guys, this is so long-term bullish. I know regulation isn't like the sexiest, most exciting thing to people, but without it, we were stuck in meme coin hell. We were stuck in gambling hell, and nothing of substance could be built. That all changes from here on out, and the ICOs are proof in the pudding. So it's truly, truly exciting to see. Now, this is just some of the stuff that's coming out. There's so many things to talk about, and I'm back to the daily grind to keep you up to date on them. Again, give me a like and a sub, guys. It really means everything. I check the views. I look to see if anyone's watching me as I keep putting this out. So you are my lifeblood. As always, stay safe, don't overlever, because we are seeing longs and shorts being wiped out, almost like there's market manipulation. And it's coming from decentralized exchanges. And of course, the more assets that go into these institutions, the greater the size of the quiver is to move these prices up and down to force liquidation. So stay off that leverage, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.